Man, look at this Cadillac, y'all. Ain't she pretty? What is this? It's gotta be like a sedan DeVille from the early 2000s. Y'all, everybody got this car in the suburbs. Everybody got this car. I just gotta ask these people how many miles they got on these things, because I never seen so many Cadillacs. To this dude who comments on my channel, James, talked about it. Now that's all I see. It's Cadillacs, but yeah, them wheels tight though. I'm making a killing. I'm running for the border. I'm making a killing at the Bell tonight, y'all. Dude just dude just looking at me like, man, you was just at the window, man. You making a killing. You making this money fast. $10 orders, and I'm back there in like 7 minutes. Stuff like that. This El Segundo, he looking at me like, man, I'm doing the wrong job. I'm like, well, yes, you is. So this video, I just want to leave y'all a link because I'm sitting up here laughing at Karceno. Anybody don't know about Karceno, man, this guy is the best storyteller you ever heard in your life. He started out with hood stories. He did some MGTOW stuff long time ago. Uh, but here's a guy that's going to heaven simply because they need this guy to be telling y'all stories. I mean, hilarious. Right now, I'm going through his Chicago Bulls thing. I think I'm on part 4, and that's a link I'm gonna leave because the dude, I mean, his impressions, his impersonations, characters of people, places, and things. He's been around a lot of celebrities. He's related to that dude. Remember Keenan and Kel, that dude on Saturday Night Live? He's related. I think he's like the cousin of this dude. And y'all could tell when y'all hear his voice because he just sounds funny. But I mean, his impersonations, I mean, he can really tell a story and just get you sucked in. And he's also the example of what a man can get done when he's not married. I think he has like a Karceno. I mean, this guy, he's making like 6 figures and up. He has his own house. He's not married. He doesn't have any children. And you could tell the brother's happy. He does what he wants to do. And that's the thing about it. When guys who are married and have children see guys like Karceno and myself having a good time, they wish they was us. That's why I keep saying that this is not a good thing for women, because they don't understand that pretty much every man, once a man gets his wits about him and his brain is more powerful than the brain in his pants. And keep in mind, no, the brain in the pants is still working, but the brain in your head is taking full control now. And it's telling you, don't get with no woman because you're working hard, you're making all this money, you don't want anything to get in between that. We living in perilous times, y'all. A point in time where we have to be on our P's and Q's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If a woman cannot submit to that, she is not worth your time. And see, that's the point. A lot of women, most of the women from the United States, they're going to have some type of feminism going on with them. Even if they think they don't, they still do. And again, getting back to Karceno, I mean, you as a man, when you're single and you're like 40 years old and you're single, you make so much money, you get so much done. If you have a woman there, you know you can't, because now all your attention has to be focused on her and her emotions. And unfortunately, emotions is not logic. And in this day, see, maybe once upon a time, I could actually deal with a woman's emotions, and I just love their childlike nature, and let's play and let's have children. And once upon a time, all that was gravy. You could even put up with the woman's childish nature and everything. And by the way, women don't like other women. You could be talking to a woman, and if you bring up another woman, what some other woman doing, you best believe she's gonna have a guilt trip over it. Excuse me, y'all. She's gonna, not a guilt trip. She's gonna have. Uh, Women don't like other women, and they don't like when men talk about it. They want all. They're narcissistic. So if you talking to a woman, they want all the attention on them. They don't want you talking about another woman or what another woman's doing. It don't matter whether you're dating this woman or not. Women do not. They like to be. They're very extremely narcissistic in this society in America. They're not like that in other countries though. But I'm pretty sure they still have traits of it. But it's nothing like this American woman. Narcissistic to deep down to the core. They don't even like other women, and they know that's true. That's why you run across most of them and say, I got more male friends. How many women have I ran across that say I got more male friends than I do women? Because even women know women suck. I mean, just really childish, very narcissistic. Always in the emotions. It don't matter how much a man make. I used to think it mattered, or if I make a certain amount of money, maybe women act right. No, look at basketball players, celebrities. You think just because you make a certain amount of money, some woman in America is going to be submissive? No, I think again, because they crave the power of the man. That's again, I talked about this in past videos. The women in America have a Lilith type of spirit. They crave the power of a man. And I just seen something the other day. I don't even want to discuss it. I just seen something the other day that I can confirm about how I know women wish they were men, putting on dildos and all this stuff, and these dudes taking it in and back from a woman wearing a dildo. Yeah, dudes. Spirit told me that dudes are taking it in the back from women wearing dildos. They told me that's how sick it is, y'all, out here. And guess what I seen? I don't even want to talk about it. Y'all use y'all imagination. Spirit told me something and it was right. That's why I follow the spirit about every single decision I make in life. That's what's going on out here, y'all. The men that are getting with women these days are not even men. Men technically don't even want to deal with women. Not especially if they're about their business, they don't even want to. They only want. I'm talking about domesticated women. Now, they'll deal with a woman on a business level, but they don't want to deal with them on a domesticated level. That's why women are in a lot of trouble. That's why the Bible, Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, once again, talks about women, 7 women trying to be with one man, and them basically begging the men to marry them. Yeah, we living in that day, y'all, and it's just gonna get worse. But we're not quite there yet. But it will get to the point where women will beg men to marry them to take away their reproach, because ain't no man when you on top of your game like Karceno is, like I am. You don't want you know if you deal with a money, if you deal with a woman, she's gonna fuck with your money because she don't like the fact that you have hobbies, that you have the attention. No, she don't care about your hobbies. The woman, even if it means going broke, she would rather have the attention on her, even if it means going broke. Now that's a child. That's a narcissistic child, and that's basically the way most women are in America. They're narcissistic, grown up, pathological children at large. That's why the Bible say a woman she'll pluck her own house down. I'm still waiting for somebody to show me a place in the Bible where the Bible warns women not to be dealing with men the same way it warns men not to be dealing with women. There is nowhere in the Bible where it tells a woman to beware of a man, but plenty of places in the Bible where it says, "Man, beware of a woman." I mean, you can talk about Samson. We can go on and on and on. So many stories. And that's why the Apostle Paul said it was actually better not to be married, especially if you're pursuing things of the Lord. Because even if you pursuing things of the Lord, guess what? You get with a woman, she gonna want you to turn your back on the Lord and pay all your attention on. I'm telling you, this is the childlike nature of a woman. She wants to come in, she wants control, she wants to have control because she's a narcissistic, pathological grown-up child at large. And she don't care if you all into the Lord. She don't care if you're a millionaire. If your attention is not on everything she doing, you're going to be in trouble. So, man, these days, if you are, like I say, man, you already grown up, you already know you don't have time for this type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? You don't have time for this. This type of stuff is garbage. You have plenty of simps out here, and even the simps are getting tired of dealing with it. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of alone women. Because, see, like I said, once upon a time, it was cool. It was cool once upon a time to play this childlike game with the woman. It was cool. All her little narcissistic emotions and behaviors. Once upon a time, that was cool. But the day and hour that we living in right now, and a man has to be on his game 150% of the time, especially if you black, you just can't, you cannot afford to have your attention put on something else. A woman has to either be 100% submissive, or people like me won't deal with them at all. And I'm pretty sure Karceno, that's why Karceno is banking like that. That's why the brother is able to do what he does. So I'm going to leave a link on Karceno. Once again, I'm getting through it. Funny dude. But I just wanted to make mention to that, y'all. And yeah, check out Karceno's channel if y'all don't know who this cat is. I'm a DJ, y'all. I put the best minds together. I don't have a lot of YouTube. Like I said, I don't want the attention. But, man, I'm like the greatest DJ nobody's ever known of. All the channels I listen to, people who listen to me, y'all gonna be wanting to listen to those channels I listen to. Guarantee you. That makes me like a YouTube DJ. But anyway, y'all, I'll let y'all later. Peace.